loving about her degrees. Hello, hello. Make sure we all good in the hood before we start. Okay. Introductions. I don't know why it doesn't cover. It ain't gonna matter, honey. Okay, that's better. Lord. Okay. Peace, love, and about our hair grease, y'all. It's good. It is ShyTheGemini returning for another amazingly amazing video. Okay, so we keeping this consistency train rolling. I had a very busy week. I'm not gonna lie. Hey y'all. I am going through an initiation process. And I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I have not been 100% mentally where I need to be. But we gonna keep fighting through these spiritual attacks, because shit only get harder when you closer to your goal, what you want to do. And I've been called to do something, and this is what I'm finna do. Okay, so today's subject, I'm gonna make it real quick, because you know I got a date with yours truly. I'm going on a date with myself, and I gotta meet a client for a reading. So I'm gonna kill two birds with one stone. Okay, so this video is just a quick transmutation tip. Okay, this is also what I'm about to speak on. Also, is a form of chaos magic. Okay, because I know we like the chaos magic. Okay. So what I was struggling to come up with an idea all last week. I had to start a new semester and everything, and I'm like, was really freaking out. Like, what am I gonna talk about? So I just decided to take the experience from this week. I don't know if y'all familiar with that movie, Deliverance. Thank you. That movie Deliverance that's on Netflix, the new Lee Daniels movie, right? It's featuring Monique, the little boy from Stranger Things. He's in that, and Janine from Tyler Perry's House of Pain is also in that movie. So it's called Deliverance on Netflix. It's a horror movie based on a true story about how this lady or her kids, basically they were possessed by a negative entity. Okay, a lower level demon. Like I said, the lower level demons are the one that you have to pray out, and the ones that you need to call an exorcist for. Okay, so the family in the movie on Netflix called Deliverance, they were basically being haunted and tortured by this lower level entity, right? There's a lot of shit that go into that too that I didn't want to break down, but I just decided to watch it because I'm like, you know what, it's popping right now, like just watch it. So everything was all good. I watched the movie. I watched something else. I forgot what I was watching, and I began to fall asleep. And you know, I realized I've been asleep for a while, so I decided to turn the TV off. So when I turned the TV off, you know, I got my binaural beats in the background playing, because I'm trying to keep my nervous system regulated. So I got my binaural beats in the background, just chilling, about to have me a nice, good rest. Okay. Then all of a sudden, on the right side of my brain, I just started getting like a flashes of the movie. And I'm not gonna lie, I started to get scared. Like, I started to get scared, like, damn, I'm already like kind of trying to balance myself out. And on top of that, I'm having flashes of this movie. So I decided to turn my TV back on, go back to Netflix and watch Reba. You know, Reba, the country singer, Reba McEntire. I like her show. I've always liked her show since I was a teenager. I love me some Reba. I would watch Reba every day in high school. I knew she came on at 4 o'clock sharp. And I love me some Reba. You know, it helps my inner teen, because I have an attachment to that show. So I decided to sleep with Reba in the background while my binaural beats was playing. So yeah, Reba is nice, right? I love Reba. So it really gave me this idea to okay, point number one. Whenever you're watching a scary movie, in order to eliminate any fears or any let's say you got a friend night, a movie night with your friends, and y'all watch a scary movie, y'all scared, turn on something funny immediately after. Okay, if you're gonna watch a scary movie, turn something funny on immediately after, something that make you laugh. It could be Family Guy, it could be Reba, it could be Martin, whatever sitcom, The Big Bang Theory, whatever sitcoms y'all like. Just a tip, turn it on if you're scared. Okay, so, and I had to do that shit for 2 days. Okay, so 2 days straight, I went to sleep with my TV on Reba, and you know, whatever, I kept it pushing, right? So that made me think, like, damn, that's kind of funny. Like, I really was really afraid of a goddamn scary movie. But it really made me think, like, okay, I've heard that somewhere before, but I forgot where I heard turn on scary movies after, turn on something funny after a scary movie. I forgot who told me that. But it just reminded me of something else. It reminded me of something I read in this book, okay? For those of y'all have been watching me for a while, I've talked about this book before. I've showed this book before. It's called, this is a chaos magic book. It's called Liber Null and Psychonaut. And it's by, it's an introduction to chaos magic, see? And it's by Peter J. Carroll. Okay, so this is also on, I got this book based on, you know, Brother Panic's recommendation. So this is one of his books. And I remember when I read this a few years ago, I didn't read the whole thing, but I read most of it. When I read it a few years ago, it made me think of that particular situation after I watched The Deliverance this week. Like, wow, like laughter does transmute energy. Okay, now I got this from this book, so it helped me to reform everything. It helped me to kind of put everything together. So, laughter to transmute something, according to this book, is what I learned from this book. Laughter puts you in an altered state of consciousness. Okay, that is going to be so you can manifest a new intent. Okay, so it's like cleaning up the old energy. To be able to transmute something means to turn it into something else. So in order to do that, first you must neutralize it, then you transmute it. So laughter is a form of neutralization of any undesirable energy or any undesirable feeling or thoughts that you might have. So laughter is a way to transmute that, because laughter puts you in an altered state of consciousness. So then when you got a clean slate, okay, so when you've transmuted, you can put your desired intention or your desired outcome there. Okay, so it's like cleaning the table so you can reset it again. Okay, so cleaning the table would be a form of transmutation, aka a form of laughter, because there are many forms of transmutation. I'm just talking about this one particular. Okay, so laughter, cleaning the table. Why? So you can set a new table for new intentions, for a new meal, for new people to come and sit at that table. Okay, so an intention doesn't necessarily have to be an outcome that you're looking for. It can just be just in order to get in a better mood, because your feelings affect your thoughts and vice versa, and then your thoughts and your feelings make up your vibration. All right, so I'm gonna read just a little bit from from the book, to kind of give y'all a little more foundational information on where I'm going on this. Okay, so there is a section here called Metamorphosis. So this is where I'm talking about the laughter. It's under Metamorphosis. Okay, so it says, the transmutation of the mind to magical consciousness has often been called the great work. It has a far-reaching purpose, leading eventually to the discovery of the true will. Even a slight ability to change yourself is more valuable than any power over the external universe. Okay, law of correspondence there. As within, so without. Okay. It says some other stuff in the middle. Higher magic recognizes the dualistic condition, but does not care whether life is bittersweet or sweet and sour. Rather, it seeks to achieve any arbitrary perceptual perspective at will. Okay? So, dualistic thinking, basically, this is why mutable signs, Gemini, Pisces, Virgo, Sagittarius, this is why mutable signs are really great at changes and really great at new starts. Okay? So, because you have two dualistic principles in this archetype, in those archetypes. So in the archetypes of the mutable signs, you have dualistic thinking. Okay, you have dualistic actions, dualistic principles in Sagittarius. There are dualistic principles in Gemini. There are dualistic principles in Pisces. Okay, so of course it lists laughter. Okay, consider laughter. It is the highest emotion, for it can be contained any of the others from ecstasy or to grief. It has no opposite. Crying is merely an underdeveloped form of it, which cleanses the eyes and summons assistance to infants. Laughter is the only tangible attitude in the universe, which is a joke played upon itself. Seek the emotion of laughter at what delights and amuses you. Seek it in whatever is neutral or meaningless. Seek it even in what is horrific or revolting. Though it may be forced at first, one can learn to smile inwardly at all things. Okay, so to sum that up is basically saying laughing is a higher emotion. Okay, so when I say transmute, even the book just said it. So even, it doesn't matter what you're going through. Okay, I don't care how it look. Your lights could be getting cut off. You just got into a car accident. Hell, your partner cheated on you, something. Just a quick way to transmute those feelings, if you decide to, is to laugh, even if it's forced. Okay, force the laughter in any uncomfortable circumstances that you might find yourself in, because this is a way to transmute, to neutralize the undesirable emotions that you're feeling, so you can plant what you desire to feel, thus changing your vibration. Thus, when you change your vibration, you change your outcome to go more in your favor. You see how that works? So there are many forms of transmutation. Many forms. Many forms. I would have to break all that down. You know what I'm saying? I have to break all that down. But I'm giving y'all one. So laughter, even if it's forced. Okay? Even if your laughter is forced, still do it, because you're going to neutralize the energy to bring something new about, and you have a higher chance of making things work up in your favor, because we are artificial school. We're here to manipulate energy, so to create a desirable life for ourselves. That is why we're here. Okay. And then I got other notes that I put in my iPad that I kind of want to break down too. Okay. So, just some more tips, and a little bit more, looking a little bit more in depth about how and why chaos magicians use laughter, even forced laughter, as a way to transmute energy. Okay, so reason number one, laughter releases tension. Laughter can alleviate stress and tension, creating a more open and receptive state of mind. This release can facilitate the flow of energy, allowing practitioners to channel it more effectively. So, like I said, it's like cleaning off a table so you can put what you actually want on the table, okay? I just said this, alter state of consciousness. Laughter can induce a lighthearted, altered state of consciousness, making it easier to engage with magical practices and intentions. This shift can enhance focus and intention setting. Okay. Vibrational frequency. Just said this. Many chaos magicians believe that laughter has a high vibrational frequency. By raising one's vibrational state through laughter, practitioners can align themselves with more positive and desired energies. Just said that. Okay. And mind you, it could either be genuine laughter or forced laughter. Just laugh. I don't care if if your toddler just drew a crayon all over your apartment. Laugh. Laugh, and in the midst of your vibration changing, you're going to find a solution. Promise. Guaranteed. If you open. Okay. Connection and unity. Laughter often fosters connection with others, creating a sense of community and shared experiences. This collective energy can amplify individuals' intentions, making magical workings more potent. Okay. Number 5, subversion of reality. Chaos magic emphasizes the fluidity of reality. So, meaning chaos magic, real quick, if you don't know what chaos magic is, and I've been using this word and you don't know what it is, chaos magic is basically the subconscious belief that you can create anything, do anything with the materials that are in front of you. So for example, if I take this remote and I'll be like, all right, this is my lucky remote. Every time I go outside and carry this remote on my purse, I'm going to find $50 on the ground every time I go outside. So I'm programming myself to attach myself to this remote, right? Even though it's an inanimate object, okay? Even though it's an inanimate, my God, inanimate. Y'all know what the fuck I'm trying to say. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Even though it's an object, which is it's just an object, okay? Because of my subconscious belief that this is my lucky remote, when I step outside, I always find $50 on the ground, or I always find favors, or I always have, if I'm out, I'm always have people pay for my tab if I just carry this remote in my purse. That's really all it is. The perfect example of somebody who successfully practiced chaos magic, knowingly or unknowingly, is Aleister Crowley. So Aleister Crowley, you know, he's a little unconventional because he took this reality, and even though people morally question his intentions, in his mind, he could do anything. So it doesn't matter if I take this pen and I write this down, because it's in my intention, in my subconscious, so it is. Or how Bobby Hemmett uses the orange soda example. So Bobby Hemmett, in one of his lectures some time ago, he said that if you believe that basically orange soda, if you sick and got the flu, if you can program your mind so well and you buy some orange soda, you could be like, all right, once I drink this bottle of orange soda, I'm going to start healing. I will no longer be sneezing and coughing. Now, like I said, it's not going to be, okay, you're going to be healed in the next 15 minutes. But if you have to maintain that frequency, you have to maintain that thought that this orange soda is going to heal me of my flu-like symptoms. And a day or two might go by because you're practicing chaos magic, because your subconscious is that convinced, because that's all that magic is. Magic is just tricking the subconscious, because the subconscious don't know what's real or what's not real unless you confirm it with your conscious mind. Okay, so the subconscious can't differentiate between energy. You gotta trick it. Okay, that's why Dululu until it becomes true. Okay, because the subconscious don't know the difference. All right. So that is chaos magic. Okay, so I like how here it explained it very perfectly. Chaos magic emphasizes the fluidity of reality, meaning left is right, up is down. Long as it works for me, it works for me. This takes a lot of skill to practice this. This takes a lot of patience with yourself, and it takes a lot of Yeah, it takes a lot of practice. Chaos magic takes a lot of practice. It takes a lot of being able to use your imagination, put your ego thoughts aside. Like, your ego will be like, how the fuck is orange soda gonna, that's so fucking stupid, orange soda, like, you don't need all that. Or how the fuck am I gonna, have my light bill paid, or something like that. Like, that's ego. But spirit, the imagination, the subconscious mind is just like, it's gonna work out because I said it's gonna work out. It doesn't matter how. That's magic, okay? So chaos magic emphasizes the fluidity of reality. Laughter can serve as a way to disrupt conventional thought patterns, aka the ego thoughts, aka conscious thoughts, aka human thoughts, to disrupt conventional thought patterns, allowing for new perspectives and the potential to reshape one's reality. Okay, so I highly recommend y'all use this tip. Y'all use this method of chaos magic to basically I'm teaching y'all this so to help y'all navigate the human world, the 3D world. Okay, I'm giving y'all tools so you can learn to bend this reality as you desire it. Okay, because that's what we here for you. Free will is universal. Free will is a gift to everybody. Okay, so yes, I love the 85 South show. I used to watch the 85 South show a lot, especially when I was in the military. I would watch it a lot when I was working. Okay, but yeah, laughter. So yes, laughter can alleviate the ego. Like I said, even if you seeing with your 2 eyes the physical, oh my God, I just got into a car accident. Oh my God, my toddler just put feces all over my couch. Oh my God, my dog just tore my, oh my God, they gonna turn my lights off. Oh my God, I'm having issues at work. If you want things to go your way, use laughter, even if it's forced. It's going to be forced. But that forced laughter is going to bring you in a better state. And then when you see you're in that lighter state, bring in the intention that you want to feel and say it's done. Bring in the emotion that you genuinely want to feel and say it's done. And then stay on that vibration of what you want to feel. Stay on that vibration of, I want this outcome, regardless of what's going on in your third dimensional plane. Again, doesn't it sound like manifestation? I always say that manifestation, like the manifestation practice, is really just watered down chaos magic. So that's where all these people are getting this from. They're getting it from chaos magic. Okay, that's all it is. That's all the law of attraction is just watered down chaos magic. All right, so laugh. Okay, and I remember I got a card deck too. It's called the Rebel deck. And if I'm stressed or going through anxiety, and that card kept coming out, like, laugh, like, where's your sense of humor? And I'm like, why do I keep getting this card about laughing when I don't think shit funny right now? But spirit, again, initiation processes through the spirit. Maybe I'll talk a little bit more about this, what it looks like. But when you go through initiation process, the spiritual attacks are greater. People try to do humiliation rituals to you. I think my last initiation was the initiation phases always happen when you're about to go through another change. So I remember my last initiation had a humiliation ritual too, or at least they tried to. It's just, I declined it. So no humiliation rituals. If you can avoid them, because motherfuckers will try to set you up. So my last initiation process happened when I got out the military. So again, I think I told that story where my command had tried to get me in trouble. They tried to fucking send me to court-martial when I was already leaving the military in the next 3 months. So it's just like, I already knew it was a humiliation ritual, or they tried to, because it's just like, bro, they tried to get me with absent without leave, because I had called one of my teammates to let them know, hey, I'm going to be late, tell such and such. This person never told such and such, so such and such wondering where I am, but my teammate didn't tell such and such where I was, and he didn't own up to it. So now motherfuckers got me thinking like, oh, you're absent without me. Like, no. And then they, like I said, once you give these outside entities an inch, they gonna take them out. Oh, this is a chance we got her. She's leaving in 2 months. Well, we're gonna make it a little bit harder for her. And then they try to fucking send me to court martial. Like, no. And again, thanks to, I end up not going to court martial. Whatever they tried to put me for, get me in trouble for, it was dropped. And I end up moving smooth sailing out the military. But so that's how I was experiencing this shit now. Like, there's certain shit going on in my life. Humiliation rituals. And I had to stop myself and think, damn, this seems familiar. Because you finna get ready to go to the next phase. So, yeah. So, with me, honestly, dealing with being in another initiation phase, I think I have more tools. It's just, I gotta control my, I got Saturn in the 12th house. So, Saturn, mind, restrictions, isolation. So, I'm dealing with things like that. So, yeah, man, stay guarded out here. Like I said, the opposition, no, but if you just stay close to spirit, stay close to source, stay close to the light. And I was saying that too, like, the darkness is needed, but I don't think darkness is needed right now. I think what's needed right now is light. And I'm talking about good darkness, like Lilith, dark matter darkness. I don't think that's needed right now. What I think is really needed is light. So I've been like more on my light shit. So I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what are these integrations and shit trying to teach me. But anyway, little piece of my life story. But I hope this video was helpful. Laugh. Even if shit fucked up, even if your house burning down, I know it sounds fucked up, but just laugh, because you can't you can't, I'm realizing this. It don't matter what happens to you. All that matters is how you respond to it. I'm starting to realize that, because it's so exhausting giving emotional reactions to outside sources. Eventually, that gets tiring. And I think that's what life is teaching me right now, because it don't matter what other people do, what is going on in your outside environment. All that matters is how you handle it. All that, because that's called taking accountability. I'm taking accountability for my my vibration and my well-being. That's what it means to take accountability for your stuff. That's what it means not to be a victim. I think I'm gonna make my next video on this. What it means to not be a victim is, victim consciousness happen where you're looking like, damn, all this shit can happen, and why is this happening to me? I can never catch a break. That's victim consciousness, right? But warrior consciousness is, okay, this happened to me. There's nothing I can do. I can't control the actions of others, nor circumstances that are out of my control. However, the one thing that I can control is how I react to it. And once you start living a life like that, because a lot of people are perpetual victims. Oh my God, a lot of people stay in a state of perpetual victimhood, and it's kind of sad. So in order to not be a victim, hey, I cannot help what other people do. I can only do what I do. So I'm not saying that laughing is just denial or laughing is ignorance. No, me telling y'all this tip is for me to give y'all the tools for y'all not to be victims. Don't be a victim. Change your vibration, and I promise you, like, when you're in a higher state of vibration, nothing can fuck with you. Like, you seen them cartoons where a character is just walking and it's a nice day, and then there's somebody in the background like trying to put a banana peel in front of this person and trying to cause all this havoc behind the scenes, and the person just, oh yeah, it's a nice day, and like, because they're so happy, they're avoiding the traps that another person or the antagonist in the cartoon is trying to get at them, right? That's what it means to be in a high vibration, because when you're in a high vibration, literally that's how it is. Like, you won't even resonate what other people are trying to do or what may go wrong, because your vibration is higher, okay? So I'm teaching y'all this not to be in denial, but at least take accountability for your vibration so you can get the highest beneficial outcome for you. Okay? Because we are in the earth sucks. So I hope this was helpful. I'm glad y'all enjoyed this video. You know, I got to go. So I'm gonna try to come up with more topics. Okay, because I had a real hard time coming up with topics this week. That's why it took me so long to. But we keeping it rolling regardless. So y'all have a wonderful weekend. Bye.